What's up guys? So today we got a '07 Tahoe and the notorious Chevy problem. I had no compression on cylinder 1, compression gauge right here at 0. So what I have found out that the lifter on this one right here, the closest one to us, is not doing anything. So in order to get to that, you got to pull the intake off, which is right there. And you got to pull the head off. So right now we are getting the exhaust manifold off to get to that back bolt back here, and then we'll pull the rockers and all the bolts inside the head right here, get those out, and then we'll pop the lifter out and we'll see what kind of damage we're looking at. Hopefully it's just a collapsed lifter that wasn't doing its job, and hopefully I can just pop a new lifter in. We're gonna get the scope out, we'll check the cam, make sure it's not eating up, and then hopefully have this thing back together tonight and test run. So I know you guys missed a whole bunch at the beginning, but at least you're here from here on out. So let's see if we can get her fixed.
Yeah.
All right. So we got the head off. We got it all separated, and we got the new lifter, which is this one. The old lifter is this one. As you can tell, the spring is all the way compressed. So that means the lifter itself collapsed, which gives us that much free play. And if we look down in the cam hole, you can see the lobe right there. It doesn't look scored or nothing, so we're good. This was our only problem. No metal shavings in the engine, no nothing. We have a collapsed lifter, so we're gonna pop the new one in, get this thing back together, and we'll be on the road again. Possibly do a DOD delete, which is active fuel management. So I don't really like it, so we might delete it. Keep you updated on that. We're gonna get this thing back together and we're gonna see how she runs. Fucking little bastard, dude. All the way the fuck apart for this little fucking guy right here. Time to put a new head gasket, intake, exhaust, and all that shit. Clean up my surfaces, get the new lifter in, and put her back together and see what happens. Shit. Long night. Alright, so now since we are confirmed that the one lifter collapsed, what we're going to do is we're going to pull the head out all the way out of the car right now. We're going to clean up the block surface. We're going to clean up the head surface. We're going to put a new head gasket in, a new intake gasket, and a new exhaust gasket on this side, and torque everything down, get it all back together, and test fire. The new lifters are sitting right there. We're gonna pop it in the little housing and get her back together. Hopefully this, well, I'm sure it will. This is gonna cure our cylinder 1 misfire and no compression. If you don't know, this lifter that we're working on, this one goes all the way in the front right here. That's your intake valve for cylinder 1. So if that lifter doesn't work, it doesn't open the valve. If the valve can't open, you get no air into the cylinder, which means no compression. And you will hear a collapsed lifter knock and tick, all crazy sounding. So we're gonna dive in, get this thing back together, and give you guys an update when we do it. I hope this is helpful, and thanks for watching. Just a quick little update for you guys. We got the intake on, everything back together except for the manifold, valve cover, and coil rail. So we're gonna go ahead and get that all done, back together, and we're gonna see if she fires up and runs normal. All right, so we got it all back together. Let's try to fire her up and see if she hits on all 8. Door handle's broken. All right, let's see what she does. Oh, geez. Well, we got an exhaust leak, but so we got a little exhaust leak. We'll fix that tomorrow in the daylight. And we're gonna do oil change and top off coolant. So I hope this was helpful for someone. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Alright, so we're down here today. We're going to do the oil change and filter. And I know it looks all wet. It's from all the antifreeze that was leaking everywhere. And our exhaust leak is because there's a bolt nut in there and a bolt nut in over on the other side of the flange right there. That bolt's not even tight, so we gotta find 2 bolts and nuts, get the flange together, get this one tight, get the oil change, top off the coolant, and then we can go for a test ride and see how she runs. Yeah, there it is. So now we gotta get in the computer, clear the codes out, take it for a test drive. I just changed the oil, got everything good. Alright, it sounds great, it's running great, it's running smooth. Oil pressure's good, temp's good, everything's good. So I hope this video is helpful for someone. I know I missed a couple key parts in the beginning because I just kind of tore into it. This is our only family car, so I had to get this thing going. I wasn't really thinking about recording until halfway through. So I mean, I hope what information you guys got was helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to comment and ask. I'll answer as many as I can and get you guys pointed in the right direction. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Right, so we're on the test drive. Got the codes all cleared. We're doing the drive out and all that stuff. Gotta go get some fuel because we live life on the edge. But all 8 are hitting. Seems to run good. Brand new oil. Everything's great. So we'll see how long she lasts. We're gonna see if I can get a computer to do a DOD delete. If I can figure that out, I'll post a video of that and show you guys how to do that. So once again, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you on the next one.